So this truly talented performer has dazzled audiences on Broadway in shows such as Chicago, The Color Purple, Waitress, Tina, the Tina Turner musical, and most recently, Some Like It Hot.
Well, for crying out loud, come join the crowd, cause we're all in the same damn boat. And if you find you're down to your last yacht, and there ain't no chicken kicking in every pot, well, an 80 proof meal might hit the spot. What are you thirsty for? What are you thirsty?
Yeah. And you have just a few more weeks to see the Tony Award Award-winning musical, and our next guest, Tony-nominated actress Natasha Yvette Williams. Yay. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the show. Great to see you.
So great to be here.
This show, just from that clip, gets you out of your seat. It's dancing, it's music, it's rhythm, it's costumes, it's energy.
Tapping.
It's everything. You've done a lot of Broadway. What's it like to be part of this show?
This show's been amazing. It's literally on stage every night. I get to live my dream. I get to step out onto the stage, the opening number, and just live and watch people's faces light up and lift the energy of the room. It is an absolute joy, and I love it. Absolutely love it.
Well, you are a powerhouse. Your voice is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
But for folks who aren't familiar with Some Like It Hot, what the storyline is, can you tell them?
Sure. Storyline is, I see the best way to succinctly describe this. It's about two musicians who, maybe they're down on their luck musicians. They witness a mob murder, and then they go on the road, and they hide in a band that I conduct. It's an all-female band, and we go on the road so that they can escape their plight from the gangsters, and the story is about what happens to them in the pursuit of finding yourself.
And there are tons of amazing moments. I think the audience just wants to get up out of their seat for and dance with you on that stage. Do you have a favorite moment when you're up there every night that kind of
That opening number is
with
my
you?
favorite,
Yeah.
and there's a number in the second act that I think is the most exciting. We've lost a lot of fingers and toes, you know, when we were putting it together. But that moment is exciting. But my favorite moment is just the realization of whoever you are, you can celebrate and be celebrated. So that's one of my favorite moments also in the show. Yeah.
Well, you've been in so many shows. Do you have a favorite?
Well, my debut for the original Color Purple about 17 years ago is one of my favorites. And also Some Like It Hot is my favorite. It is sort of like the highlight of my career, pinnacle of my career. All of the shows have been special in their own way. Broadway is special in its own way, the opportunity for people to come together and commune, especially in a time when we've been isolated, you know, we're coming out of that period. But so Some Like It Hot right now is definitely my favorite. Waitress was my favorite. I lost my mother during that particular time, so it was a time to just sort of be where stand in my truth and know that this is, and the stage is where I really wanted to be. So it was a great, every show has given me something. And I think that's what's so special about live theater.
Oh my
people
gosh.
should come to the theater before December 30th and see us.
There's nothing like live theater.
Nothing.
And you're seeing what those shows gave to you, but you give so much to the audiences every single night. You know, when you talk about Broadway, because you've been involved with it for a very long time, right? How do you think it's really evolved?
Oh, wow, it's changing so much. We have a new Broadway, new outlet, more inclusive, more diverse, not just not just on stage. We see people of color on the stage all of the time, but Broadway is making a intentional effort to sort of include people of color behind the scenes too, in the creative positions, producing positions, all of those kinds of things. So it's more reflective of our world, more reflective of our community. It also helps just to propel the richness in a community when we all are involved and all have a part of it. So Broadway has evolved because the doors are open for everyone. And I'd love to see it be more accessible, even more accessible than it is right now for people. Because price is a factor sometimes. So, but Broadway is evolving because it's intentionally deciding to welcome stories from everyone. And so I think that's a beautiful thing.
Well, you are such a joy. You bring so much joy to your audience. But you found joy at the White House recently.
Oh, yeah.
Can we show the pictures
Oh my goodness,
of you at the White House?
No, that was great.
Oh, my
this,
goodness.
huh?
Talk about this moment.
Oh my God. These are like personal pictures too, right? Cool. Oh, like Facebook or social stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I had a
Tell us
ball.
about that visit.
I had an incredible time. I remember being at the White House like a long time, like when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This is the first time, I guess, as an adult to actually remember and know what's going on. Our world is so crazy right now, so challenged right now. But just to be in the place that symbolizes what our country is about, and that was just a complete joy.
Yeah.
To be with the cast members and to wait for the president,
Yeah.
you know, and to it was just, I can't even
performed?
describe it. We did not perform.
You did not
We didn't perform. No, we had lunch and we just toured the White House
So
and
cool.
we saw like the original stones and bricks or not bricks, but wood section of the White House that
Yeah.
that did not burn when
Right.
it burned down before and it was rebuilt. So we had the original things. We went to the it was just incredible just to see all of the people and all the pieces that work and all the parts of our country that sort of work together. And it was a symbol of what we should be doing, you know, outside of the White House.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we love you. Thank
Yes.
you for
Thank
coming
you.
on by
Thank
here.
you.
Natasha
Oh,
Yvette
gosh,
Williams.
my mic.
You can see her in Some Like It Hot on Broadway, everybody. A Tony Award-winning
Yes.
show runs through December 30th, and then it's gone, so get your tickets now.
You do
Trust me,
not
you're going to
wanna
want to go
miss
see it.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
coming
Thank
in.
you for having me.